Hi guys, Todd here with the On the Edge mod pack, and there are two things that I would like to do today. The first thing is I would like to make a tree farm. My steam, ooh, I still have stuff in there. My steam turbine uses a whole bunch of charcoal, and I need a whole bunch of logs. So I set this room up just because I needed the sword, I needed the cleaver, so I can start getting some wither heads, and that's the second thing I want to do today, is I wanted to get a star for the jetpack upgrade for this armor that I'm using. Anyways, so I haven't done anything too fancy with the base. I just kind of put this in here. I know, I'm sorry. And I changed a lot of the blocks here so it doesn't look like dirt and stone. I still haven't finished it. You know, I have to do the roof. And we have lots of food here. We have lots of power. Well, not lots of power, but we're making power. We still haven't hooked anything up to it. But I have made some wireless power. And I did that, if I can get it up here. There we go. I did do that in the DNS with Tesseracts, and I did it in Sky Factory 2 with the extra utilities energy nodes. And that's the route that I'm going this time also. I put this guy here. It only has one transmitter inside just because it's all the pearls that I had. So one transmitter, what it seems like is that it will transmit just 250 RF a tick, even though I'm making more than that. You know, that's all I can transmit until I get more in there. As far as on the receiver end, I believe you only have to put one in the receiver, and it'll take, you know, the transmitter side is the side where you have to add more if you want to transmit more. Anyways, so the tree farm, and there are the heads. The tree farm. So I want to use the fir trees. You know, I've been using them. They create lots of logs, a couple stacks per tree. But my phone is ringing. Give me one sec. Okay, we're back. But I don't think the MFR recognizes the fir trees, or we'll say extra biomes, XL trees, as trees. We know that they'll do the, well, they will do their own trees. They'll do regular Minecraft trees. I do know that they will do, well, it won't do that one. They do the Natura trees, but I don't want those. I want, just to sort of prove it, you see, not cutting it down. Alright, and if I could move this here, okay, and then put this down, and then the piece of dirt. Now what am I looking for? I am looking for a sapling. Let's get organized. There we go. Quite a few of them here. If I put these guys in, and yep, they're powered. It should put the sapling up on top, but it's not. Alright, there we go. Put that back down. But it's not. So we can't use MFR. So I've come up with a way so that in this pack, and did I say on the MFR page it says there's compatibility with extra biomes, the trees and stuff, so I don't know why it's not working here. But I've come up with another way to do the tree farm. And it's going to be using a little bit of thermal expansion, and here we go. I had to try to remember where I put everything. Oh, I can't do the spacebar click. So we get all this stuff. And we're going to be using the builder block from Rftools. So let's get all that out of the way. I want to start putting down, I want to start laying some pipe. I shouldn't do that. Alright, and then this thing is going to need power, so that's why we have the, and then there we go, it's getting power. So we'll have those, and let's see what else. This is the guy I want to put him down, and There's a chest I want to put down. I'm trying to remember how I had everything. Oh, I know what it is. So here's the builder block. I've been using it to quarry. I happened to put the collection on top of the quarry, and it worked, not knowing that that was the only side that you can put the collection point. So I tried putting the chest over on this side, and it just wasn't collecting. So if you're using the builder block, got to put it on top, unless somebody tells me different. So we're going to put that on, and then this filter will filter out the saplings but keep the logs. Okay, and then one more piece here. And I meant to have a stick for this. Do I have a stick in my golden bag of holding? There's a stick. Okay, so the stick is used to configure the extra utilities piping. Alright, so it's going to pull the stuff out, it's going to travel through, we got the power, I only need power going into this machine, and then it will go over here. Now what am I going to have plant the trees? If the planter won't work, we're going to use autonomous activators. Alright, so if I can get on top here, we're going to put that guy there, that one there, there, and there. And I think the way they're set, that's all you need to do. Okay, so now all of these guys. Did I get them all? I did, sweet. Alright, so we'll throw like that. I want to put more on the ends because they tend to fill up this one faster. And I was planning on using the stick to configure the piping so it goes in a line then off to a trash can. That's why I grabbed the trash can, but I didn't remember, so I'll have to do that off camera. Okay, we got all the trees in there. And then as soon as we put these up, I should start planting. There we go. Alright, so now we're ready to cover it all up. And now let's talk about the quarry. So I'm using the same card that I used to quarry the land or the ore and everything. All we're going to do is, these are my parameters. It's a 12 by 12 dimension, and if I can get off there, 12 by 12. So that takes us to the corners of where the outside light orbs, illuminating orbs are. And so I did it that wide because the leaves come out pretty wide. Alright, another thing I've found interesting is that it doesn't quarry the orbs. So you can have the orbs inside here and you don't have to worry about it getting dark after the quarry goes through. Okay, so let's throw this in. Let's see where it's actually getting, and you can see it's inside there, and I have it going 100 up. At first I had it at 100, but then 0 offset. And what I found out is that if you have it at a 0 offset, it hits the middle, it doesn't hit the bottom of the box. So that means I had 50 up and I had 50 down. So if you want to do like a box in front of you without quarrying out the ground, you're going to want to offset by half. Okay, see, it goes up this tall. I probably don't need it that tall at all, but you know, that's just what I'm doing. So there we go, we've got the tree. Let's turn off this and we'll see it go through one time. And yep, I know, we're using vanilla redstone, but that's what I've gotten to work so far. So we'll throw that on. You want continuous redstone signal. You don't want it to be like a button because then it'll stop. Comes down, quarries it, and then replants. And then it takes the saplings, and then you have a couple stacks of logs. Okay. So, as long as you have the continuous signal now, it's not going to run through again. There's a setting that if you did want to keep going through, but it's not. It's just doing the single. So I'll get all these and throw them in here. So now we want it on the timer, right? To detect, well, it's not going to detect, it's a timer. So we're going to use this. This is going to power this block, which is going to turn off this for a moment and then send a new, and then once it turns back on, it'll send a new redstone signal through. And we'll just put this on 4 so that it's off long enough so that this recognizes that it's off. If you do it too fast, we won't even know that the power is off. So here's the timer we're going to use, and of course it's going to do it. So it's going to quarry those, and then the activators are going to put them back on there. And I have it for 5,000 ticks, and I know I set it on that for a reason. I can't remember if that's like 4 minutes or 5 minutes. I did have it set on 3 minutes, but they weren't growing fast enough, so now we are just using 5 minutes, and then they do grow fast enough. This quarry, this builder block uses a bunch of power, but I think that we can take it now. Or maybe it doesn't use a bunch of power. Maybe it's just that, no, it uses a bunch of power. That's about 1 million. So yeah, that's way too much just to chop down a tree. But, you know, if MFR worked, then we'd be using that. It doesn't, so we'll just use this. We'll see it go through one more time. And if you guys can think of some suggestions, like some modded blocks that we can use to do this, I'm pretty sure there is. It's just when I was throwing it together, this is what I came up with. And I want to see it pulse here. What is 500 ticks? Is that like 20 seconds or something? There we go. Then we'll throw on the extra 0. And we should see it come down. And there we go. So that's our tree farm. I could put out more activators for different places and then just extend the coring zone, but I think this will be fine. So put those in there. Get these, and then we'll go back and almost forgot. Okay, those saplings that fall all over the ground. I put this on top here, top of here, to catch them. It doesn't catch all of them, but it catches the ones that are close. So, you know, it kind of saves you a little bit. Okay, do I have everything? But I didn't use that. Alright, now let's go get ready for the wither fight. Check this place out. It's got a cool overhang cave here. A nice view down the mountain. Even like a little water pool. Rogue dungeon. I think this is pretty cool. Ooh, and it's like a little dip inside here before it goes down some more. I think that's pretty cool. That'd be a cool place to build something. But wow, this goes down far. But I was thinking this will be a place to stop and then start digging for our fight. But I just thought I'd show you the scenery. Okay, here we go. I'm kind of nervous about it. I don't know if I should be using this or not. The jetpack, I'll be able to fly up with them, but this has like wither protector and stuff like that. I have no explosion protection. I think I'm gonna go with the jetpack. Maybe not. Maybe I'll do this, and I'll switch to the jetpack if I have to. I hope it doesn't turn out to be like a special mob, but we'll see. Man, this is gonna be terrible. Alright, stand back. Turn on my magnet. Alright. Jeez, the oh no. The wither stuff isn't helping too much. I gotta get out of here. He's almost dead. Okay, let's go some more. And there, we got it. Okay, that wasn't too bad. It could have been worse. Ooh, and diamonds. Alright. Let's block off some of this water. go. We'll throw that guy there. And awesome, sigil. I want to get some cursed earth. Okay. And I want the swapper. So we can grab these diamonds and process them later. Oh, there's more in there. There we go. Can I grab bedrock with this? Ooh, this will be something. Nope, can't be swapped. See, now that's not working. Remember when we did this before? Or is it just with coal and stuff? Because now I can't grab. Or did I get that? No, I didn't. But now I can't grab glowstone. It's still 14. So where's that block? Is it because I can't... Yeah, I can't grab redstone with that. Sorry, I said glowstone. Anyways. So, now that we have another star, let's get back to the base and then upgrade our armor. Alright folks, so I just had to restart my game. I think it got confused for some reason. Maybe it couldn't load fast enough or whatever. But I have a backup. I save backup before every time I open up this world, so we wouldn't have lost too much. Oh, I thought we were pretty close. That's why it started the recording again. Okay, we'll come back when we go another 400 blocks. Okay, we are back now. I've grabbed a few supplies. It looks like the recipe for jetpack is star in the middle, gold, couple iron, and some redstone. So let's get that together. This one here. And jetpack. What kind of configuration? No configurations. Okay. Alright, so we should be able to put this on, and I think the wiki says create a flight. Whoop. No, well, not just jumping. Now I'm stuck. Okay. There we go. Yep, there we are. Create a flight, and the speed on the leggings helps. What kind of power is it using? It's using quite a bit of power. Okay, well, I don't know how long that will last us. Let's go and land. Let's see if it still uses power. Oh, tree got cut down. Is it still using power? No, good. What about when we just jump? Okay, so it's 653. No, we actually have to go up in the air. So the helmet, it gains power, but it's not transferring it to the rest. So if there's a way to transfer power from the helmet to the rest, please let me know, because I just don't see why you would put just a solar power on the helmet and nothing else. I was thinking maybe you have to have all of the armor to do it, but no, I'm just getting it on the helmet. Solar. And yep, it only goes there. So I don't know. There probably is a way. So let's take a look at it. So that's what we look like now. We could use, maybe we can try some of the upgrades to see what the rest of the armor looks like. I think that would be something fun to do. Oops. I didn't mean to take a picture. But let's go ahead since we are taking pictures. And we'll have our tree in the background because it's a tree farm. Let's try one like that. Yeah, photo shoot. Okay. Let's go see what the other armors or the other designs look like. Get rid of that thing too. Throw that in there. It'll be a backup. There we go. Okay, so I believe that there are two others in here, and then we will try both of them. There's the advanced model. Okay, so it's slime and some iron. And then we've got one down, there we go. This one here, which is a bunch of black wool. So if I don't have the supplies, okay, so I can at least do that one. I don't know about the black wool, but I'll go grab it and we'll try it out. So I have the advanced model on. Let's flip around so we can see what it looks like. Oh, you can even see the jetpack. Kind of reminds me of a Dead Space sort of look. But I wonder, I think I like the other one better just because it's got the gray and the black. I don't know. Okay, let me go get some wool and then we'll try the last one. I think we fly too fast for the game now. I am getting a lot of stuttering now as I move around. But I've been trying to fly a lot because I want to see how much power it uses. By the time we're done, we go back. Okay, so I think the formula was something like this. So if I get a few more pieces, well, I have some right there too. Let me just get a few more. Yeah, I might have to slow down the leggings. There we go. Alright, that should be good. Now let's go find our way home. That's where we did the battle. Here we are. But that is some good speed. I don't know why my computer can't. Like, my frames are fine. But, as far as, like, loading stuff in and tick lag and stuff, that's where I'm getting my problems from. Let's actually grab that. Okay. So put that in here. We'll start coloring some of this. There. Now just 3 more pieces. We'll get some from this. Alright, that's 1. And this guy, if I can get to him. That's 2 and 3. Alright. There we go. Now get this all on here. Okay. So let's throw the stuff on. And we still have this. I was afraid of that. I think it's just because I didn't remove the other texture upgrade. So there we go. Let's hit this and then that. Then the next one, advanced models, remove. Advanced models, remove. Advanced models, remove. I think we're good. And we look like, my first thought was chicken because of the white. It's cool. I like the visor. But, I think we're just going to go with the basic. We could also turn our, armor invisible, just like the modular armor. This is modular armor. Just like that, you know, the one that looks like a spacesuit. But anyways, we're gonna just go with the regular. I know, I'm so plain Jim. There we go. Get her sword out. But anyways, thanks for hanging out today. We got a tree farm set up so we don't have to keep axing that stuff down ourselves. And then we've got flight now. In fact, let's do the sign off in the air, you know, since we had the flight. Super fast flight that likes to kill our game. See how it stutters? Tree back there. Yeah, so thanks for hanging out, and we'll see you next time.